and I have my pomegranate sparkling juicy here with the celebration of Taro and Champagne, and I call it like that because I think it sounds better than Taro and Cafe for the occasion. And today I am going to be doing the 12 cards and 12 crystals for 2022. So if you want to know ahead of time what is the energy for each month ahead in 2022, then you should stay with me during this live in Facebook. Salud! I'm going to take a sip of my pomegranate sparkling juicy. Delicious. So today is a special edition, and again, instead of Taro and Cafe, I am doing Taro and Champagne. So next time, I will say Sunday, which is 1/2/2022. So you have an angel number in that day, which is this coming Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. I'm going to be doing Taro and Cafe for this coming week, for the week, the first week of January. But today is Taro and Champagne. And I really wish you everyone a lot of, let me put this cup up, and I wish everybody in 2022, just in case you don't stay with me for the whole video, a lot of healing, love, and prosperity for 2022. Salud. All right, so let me take another sip. Delicious. So I am going to proceed. Last year I used different tarot decks, and this year I'm going to use only Secrets of Paradise Tarot, which I have over here, and it's going to be published with Hay House. And last year when I did the 12 cards, I did not even imagine that I was going to be publishing my own deck ever. So that was one of the big accomplishments I had for 2022, was to submit the proposal against almost 300 other authors and deck creators, and I was one of the 2 winners in the United States that got picked by Hay House. All right, so let's proceed with everything. Give me 1 second because I noticed I haven't turned the lights on, so one moment. We should be better now because I love having more light, right? More light and more enjoyment, so we are not in the darkness here. And guess where I am? This live video is all the way from Dancing Crown Studio, located at the Piano Works in East Rochester, New York. So welcome again. This is Leticia, your witchy dancer from Dancing Crowns, and I am about to start the 12 cards and 12 crystals for 2022. So stay with me in my special edition of Taro and Champagne. All right, so let's start. Let me put my glasses on because I'm gonna have to use them a little bit. Actually, I don't need them. I can just go ahead because I know my cards very well. I created them, right? All right, so the first card for the month of January and the first crystal are the Star with Skull Side. So it is great that this card came up because it means that you are on your way to follow your dreams starting from the get-go in 2022. The energy of 2022 in January, it is great. It is a great start with the right foot. It is not going to be like the 2022. No, it's 2022 unique energy, and you know what I mean with that. So the Star is the first card that came up, and that means that we around the globe, we have this new energy that is going to help us achieve a lot of the goals that we had to put behind in 2020 and 2021. So this year is well prospected, and we are starting with the right foot by having the star. It's also a sign that a lot of people who have been in the shadows are going to come up to the public as a talent. So a lot of new talent is coming in 2022. Unique things are coming, things that are going to make people bright as stars. Not necessarily as performing arts talking, but in many areas. Yes, performing arts will be included in this. We're going to see new talent coming up in 2022 with unique things that you have never seen before. So yes, it is well expected to start the year by pursuing an artistic career. If that is your passion, that is well expected for you. But also if you are a leader in your community, or if you like to help others, even if it's in a level that is not as, public, right? You are going to be shining like a star in January 2022. So that is the first energy that we have. And the skull side crystal, it is very proper that it came up in January with the star, because first of all, if you notice, skull side is like a white canvas. It means that there is a lot of room for creation in 2022 starting in January. So I think the best moment to start creating for the year is January. So do not hold back on projects that you want to do, because it is very well expected. You have the white canvas right here. Also, skull side connects with the crown chakra, and it means with the star together that we should start our year reaching up to the divine. We should start a spiritual connection right away, and we should not be trying to hold back on our spiritual life, because a lot of times we just focus on the resolutions for the new year. We want to do exercise, we want to take dance lessons. Yes, you can take dance lessons with me now in my dance studio, but don't focus only on that. This is a message for making sure that your spiritual life is also taken care of from the very beginning of the year. So don't try to go into something that bothers you during the year and then remember that there is the divine up there to help you. No, start from the get-go taking care about your spiritual life and making sure that you maintain that throughout the year. So when you are through not the easier moments of the year, your divine, whoever you like to work with, in this case we are having Yemaya in the card, but if you like to work with other goddesses or gods, then start from January. So again, make sure that your spiritual life is in check, as good, and that you are starting to reach out to the divine since the very beginning of the year, and not waiting for a difficult moment to think about the people who can help you, either in the other side of the veil as your spirit guides or your goddess or god that you like to work with. Let's go to February 2022, and the card for 2022 for February is 10 of Wands, and we have the Amphibole quartz for February 2022. What a combination! This is going to be a very interesting month in February, because the card that came right here is not the Lovers, it's not the Two of Cups, it's not the Four of Wands. So it's something unique and different, and it shows the love for the planet, the love for nature, the love for within, for yourself, to take a time to work outside in nature, to walk around nature. And also, if you want to pursue something about a career or hobby that has to do with nature, like starting to learn more herbalism or agriculture, or starting to think about how your garden is going to be in the spring and summertime, February will be the great moment to start planning on anything that has to do with nature. Even though we're still very cold in the northern countries and places like the United States, the north of the United States, and Alaska, Canada, it's still under the cold weather, for example, there is not an too early stage for planning on your garden or for planning your vacations in nature, because there is going to be a tendency for next year for people to be outdoors a lot for some reason. Indoors are going to still a trend, but the people are going to be doing a lot of the short vacations outdoors. Let's put it that way. I see that their planning is very well prospected in February, so start planning that in February. Also, I do see that February, I see a lot of green, and it's common because February is connected to our heart chakra because of St. Valentine's. So if you notice, there is a lot of green in this card. So work with Archangel Raphael for self-love. I don't see a lot of people in like commitments or engagements in February. What I see is a lot of self-love in February. So, and that's great, because even if you have a partner, a husband, a wife, you still have to take care about your heart chakra in order to love your partner. So work with self-love in the month of February. And when you work from love, prosperity comes by itself. Did you know that is connected? Now you know. And it is very, it's a coincidence that the amphibolic quartz came with the 10 of Wands and a lot of green, because the amphibolic quartz is the quartz that has the wind-like designs in the same crystals. The what we call the natural forms of the crystal has like wings inside and around. So the amphibolic quartz is a great quartz to work with Archangel Raphael. As I mentioned before, that is a great archangel to work with in the month of February. And what a coincidence that is a crystal validating that. Another archangel that you might want to work with is Ariel, because if you want to manifest prosperity or manifest more love in your life, or whatever you want to manifest in your life, Archangel Ariel is the archangel of manifestation. So work with the amphibolic quartz with any of the archangels of your choice, but the best ones for February are Raphael and Ariel. We're gonna continue with March 2022, and guess we have the Queen of Wands. We have two wands right one after the other. This is crazy. And we're still in the green color in March of 2022 with the jade. So yeah, it's crazy. So let me show you. You know, we had the 10 of Wands first with the amphibolic quartz, and now we have, and this is a lot of green, a lot of heart chakra, pumping that heart, you know, a lot of self-love. And in here we have green, but not necessarily because of the heart chakra, but more in the prosperity and to be more steady economically. So March looks to be a very good month for starting to get income that you are expecting to start in 2022. So I will say start working from within in January and February, and then in March is going to be more business, more like a steady month for money and the economy. And if you are trying to start a business next year, March will be a great moment to also start a business. It has fire in it. I know it's the start of the springtime, but it's gonna come very fiery and very passionate with the business area. And jade, the crystal jade, is a proof of that. It's validating what the card is saying, and it's also amplifying that to another level. So the best month at the beginning of the year, from the first 4 months, to start a business is March, or to work with something that you understand that is going to bring you more prosperity and money. So March 2022, money. If you want a deity to work with in March, I will say Archangel Uriel, and also Archangel Ariel, the one that I mentioned in February. So you can keep working with Ariel or Uriel in March. Another deity that you can work with is the Semi of Yokahu, the Taino Semi, the Taino deity, because Yokahu can also bring prosperity because he is the one bringing the water to your farming and all that. So that's another deity that you can work with, is Yokahu from the Taino culture. So next month in April 2022, we have beautiful colors. I love these colors from April in 2022. And we have the Princess of Swords from Secrets of Paradise Tarot. And guess what is the crystal of the month, or the stone? Is Lapis Lazuli, one of my top favorite. So I have a palm stone here of Lapis Lazuli. You can find some in my website, www.dancingcrownsstudio.com. You can find some of these crystals that I am showing you during the 12 cards and 12 crystals of 2022. So Princess of Swords comes for balancing, and also I will say to be out of the comfort zone and take that step to learn something new for creativity. Swords are connected to the air element and also to creativity. So if you want to learn a new skill, or you need to learn something mandatory because you have to learn it for doing something that you need to do in 2022, I will say April will be great for studying and for learning that new skill that is going to take you out of your comfort zone. Again, it's about balancing, and sometimes we need to get out of our comfort zone in order to find that balance in our lives. Lapis Lazuli is a continuation of prosperity and money, and also a message from the feminine goddesses. So if you want to, I would say it means that the prosperity will continue when you're learning new skills. Is going to be on your favor. So when we learn new skills and we learn a new talent, it gives us extra tools for even increasing the economy during the year. And it seems that the beginning of the year of 2022 is kind of promising on the economy side based on what I'm seeing over here. So Lapis Lazuli and Princess of Swords for April 2022. I want to say hi to everyone that is joining right now. I am sorry I cannot see your names from where I am because I'm kind of distant from the camera, but I appreciate your presence here today. I will definitely answer your messages as soon as I'm done with the video later on. And again, for those of you who are joining right now, I am doing tarot and champagne with the 12 cards and 12 crystals for 2022. Salud. Delicious. So let's continue with the second part of the year. We are going to talk about May 2022. And we have the Seven of Pentacles and Angelite. Oh, I love this stone. It's beautiful. First of all, Seven of Pentacles and Angelite are the perfect combination for getting away for a moment out of your business and taking care about yourself. So you've been working with the divine in January, and then taking care about your heart chakra and self-love in February. Then we have money, prosperity, a lot of business, and learning new skills between March and April. And now it's another time to take a step back and take a break, which is very well deserved, in May 2022. So Seven of Pentacles is about more meditation. Is about grounding, maintaining your feet on the ground, because sometimes when we do a lot of great business and money and we make some extra income that we were not expecting to make, as is expected in March and April, sometimes our head goes kind of like in a different direction, and we should keep our feet on the ground all the time and make sure that you are staying real. So this is a reality check and the need of meditation in May 2022. It is also a sign that the divine and the archangels and your guardian angels are working with you, but also it is a sign of peace. So peace is going to be needed and breathing is going to be needed in May 2022. I see like a hesitation in that part of the year. It's like a stop, like a relaxation moment. It is not going to be a huge active moment. I don't see a lot of weddings happening in May 2022, and I don't see a lot of activity regarding events in May 2022. I do see like it's calming down, and it's kind of like from spring to summer moment, and people are going to tend to go in a, like I said, in a short vacation outdoors. I do keep feeling that. For some reason, it keeps pushing me in that direction. I feel that. I don't see long vacations either, but I do see short breaks, breathing fresh air outdoors, and meditating, grounding, cleansing the aura. So it is going to be more silent and peaceful months, and not too crazy and not too hyper. So May 2022, Seven of Pentacles and Angelite. With the Angelite, it's a great stone to carry in your purse, to have in your altar, or also to work any ritual that you want to work with the archangels or your guardian angels. It is a protective crystal, but it has a very soothing energy. It is very peaceful, and it's great for beginners. If you have never worked with crystals before, I recommend the Angelite to start with, because it is very soothing and calming and peaceful energy that transmit the Angelite. All right, so one more thing, if you want to work with abundance during that month that is kind of quiet, and you want to try to start that energy during the full moon of May 2022, you can work with Angelite for abundance as well. For June 2022, now we are more in the summertime, we have the Ace of Swords. This is the second sword coming up in the reading today for the 12 months, and this is June 2022. Very bright months, full of shine, but guess what? First of all, I see another beginning in June. So this is a moment of cutting what did not serve you in the first few months, that you've been working on a lot of things probably, but you need to cut something down. And that one thing that you need to cut, the best months to do that is June, so you can retake the next months after. Black kyanite is coming with it, and that is very common because black kyanite, it's kind of like a broom, like the witch broom. So let's get rid of what it doesn't serve us anymore. So energetically wise, and also anything that, let's say that you're working in different things on a project or in your business, one of those things is not really serving you that much. So the best months to get rid of it is June 2022 with the Ace of Swords, and the black kyanite is a great crystal that you can work with for cleansing your aura. It's very protective, but also it is great for banishing and to get rid of things and remove things out of the way. So Ace of Swords and black kyanite for June 2022. Cleansing, brooming, cutting, that's the month. All right, let's go to July 2022. Oh my gosh, I love July. The best day of the year is in July. July 18 is my birthday. This Cancer girl. And look, I am surrounded by silver today, like the moon, because rest in peace, Walter Mercado always said that Cancer people should always say bye to the year by wearing silver and white. And guess what I'm doing? Wearing silver. Yes. All right, so July, my lovely month of my birthday. It has the Death card. I know, what a card. Don't be afraid of that card. It is just transformation, okay? So because you already cleaned with the Black Kyanite in June and the Ace of Swords, because you caught with that machete what didn't serve you anymore, now you are in a big change in life in July 2022. It is going to be a transformation. I feel the transformation around the globe, not only here in the United States or the Caribbean or Latin America, but I do see a big change coming up around the world in July this coming year. And it is a big change that is transformative to the positive. Okay, so it is a good change, but everybody's gonna feel it. But it's not going to be a sudden change. If this would have been the Tower card, then I will say, you know what, hold on into that, because you're going to be in a roller coaster and you're going to feel the shake. No, you're going to feel the change very strongly, but it's going to be not like shaking you away or something like that. It's going to be, or shaking you up, I should say. It's going to be more like a big change, but it's transformative. It is like a shape shifting. It is going to be probably for getting better, for improving. That is the big change I see in July, and that is for the whole planet. I'm trying to figure out in what area, because I did not plan these cards. The way I put them on the mat, the same way I went to the camera and I started the video. So I'm trying to feel the energy of this card and see in what area or what message comes. But what I'm going to do is show you the crystal that came with July 2022, and is the Labradorite. I don't know if you can see the sparkling of the crystal there from far away. It's a Labradorite heart. Labradorite is the magical stone. And in this occasion, I do have a Labradorite with golden tones in it. So I will say work with the Sun God during July. First is the perfect month for that, because it has a, the Sun God is right there, bathing us with warmth and rays. And also, I will say that July might be, because it's a transformational month, I will say that it is a month, there is something that is trying to get to me, and I'm not trying to stop the video, but so I do see that the transformation is more in the personal life of people, and I do see a transformation in human rights in July 2022. So that is the message I'm getting right now. I can update this at a later time in the year, but this is what I'm getting right now. So Death card, Labradorite, Transformation and Magic, July 2022. Let's continue to, I will say, August 2022, another water month, and we have an agate moon over here. So August 2022 is a cleansing month. It's also a refreshing month, not for starting again, but to kind of like maintenance. And also it is a very abundant month. I would say that it's abundant in resources, not necessarily money wise, but you are going to have a lot of abundance, and the world is going to have a lot of great resources in August 2022. So maybe that short on the chain of resources that we have been suffering lately in 2021 because of the COVID-19, because of the pandemic, I think it's gonna get more fixed by August 2022. So that is gonna continue a little bit with the hard time of getting supplies in certain areas, but August 2022, it's going to come with all of the blessings. It's going to be very abundant. It is a very blessed month. So a lot of people are going to be very thankful for receiving a lot of things that have been they have been waiting for a very long time because of the pandemic. I do see that August is going to be a very joyful month. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of more people going on vacation in August 2022 than other months throughout the year. And I do see like something important regarding the oceans or regarding water in August 2022. So maybe it's going to be like a law or a better deal or something that has to do with cleansing the oceans or working with the water or more clean water. But I do see a lot of abundance, blessing, joyful month, happiness, more people crowded on vacations in this month. Be careful with that. Always stay safe. But I do see that in August 2022. For the agate, this is a great crystal for protection and for cleansing. So if you want to use ocean water, river water, or even rainwater during August 2022 for adding to your shower or bath, that is a great month. And using an agate of any type, it's going to also help you cleanse your aura and maintain your spirit full of joy and happiness. So that is a great month for that. Let's continue, but before that, I'm gonna sip another bit of my pomegranate juicy sparkling juice. Salud. In September 2022, I have one of my favorite crystals here. We have 7 of Cups. We have 2 cups right by each other. We have August and September. We have cups. A lot of feminine energy in those months. Be careful with the emotions too. But in August, I do see a lot of people staying afloat and also being able to succeed. So I do see the same thing in September. Is a very similar energy with the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups is also giving us a message of that we have choices. So you've been working in something for a while already in the year, or maybe several things at the same time. Like me, I work with several things at the same time all the time. People ask me how I find time. Well, I do always find time. I don't know how, but I do. And the 7 of Cups is telling us to choose, to pick and choose in this month. So this month in particular, you must make a choice. And what is going to be your choice? That will depend on what you've been working on. I will say that what I see from the card, and because of the crystal that's coming with it, which is the snake skin carnelian, is a very fiery, full of feminine energy, very sorry to say, but sexual crystal, and connecting with the sacral chakra. I will say that what we are going to have in 2022, and I'm gonna need my glasses for this, so give me 1 second. For September, we have there is going to be something that is going to be for everyone to follow. So there is going to be a signal or a mandate or something along those lines in September 2022. And I see a lot of people following that, first of all. I also see a lot of people getting a lot of more self-confidence in that month because, yes, 2020 and 2021 has beat us with a lot of sometimes even low self-esteem or different types of feelings. So September is a great month for retaking that self-confidence. It is also a month for if you want to ignite that passion again with your partner and you want to work with your personal life more, September is a great moment for that. And by working with yourself, your partner, your personal life, perhaps your passions, right? You will have a lot of success later on. It is a very fiery month. I do see a lot of couples that probably are going to be meeting this month, and it's not going to be about long-term commitments. Those who think about twin flames and who believes on that, this is like a twin flame month too. And also I will say, you are going to be probably in the judge's seat instead of on the stage, because of the fact that, again, you need to make a choice. So what choice are you going to make? I'm going to leave that up to you. September 2022, Seven of Cups, snakeskin carnelian is the crystal. Let's go to October, one of my favorite months. So Wayne. It's not Halloween, it's the Wayne. I love Halloween too, that's fine. So we have a big card over here. We have the card of the universe. My deck has 23 major arcanas instead of 22. And the universe is after the word, because we're not alone in the globe. You know, we have neighbors out there. And this is why there is a universe card in my deck. So the universe show us that, first of all, that we are not alone, and because a lot of people have been lately, I don't know what is it with the last few years, but a lot of people has not been very cultural competent, or very much into learning other cultures, or being okay with coexisting with our neighbors from around the globe. I will say that October in 2022 is a great month for learning other cultures, for learning other languages. You're going to feel like in top of the world or in top of the universe. It is a great month to, yes, work with your ancestor like always. That's a classic. But also, I will say that a lot of manifestation is going to show in October. October is going to be manifesting a lot of things that you have been working on throughout the 2022, and it's going to be manifesting this month. The crystal that comes with October 2022, besides the card of the universe, is Aragonite. Look how beautiful is this cluster. This is an Aragonite cluster. And Aragonite is, I will say, a fiery crystal as well. First, it comes from the desert, and second, it has two different tones. When it's like in a cluster shape like this one, sometimes it comes with a bit of calcite for cleansing. And what it means is that you will continue to transform even more, but a lot of things are going to be manifesting this month. So expect a lot of great things for October 2022. I see a very good month. Probably one of the best months of the year is going to be October 2022. And it is going to come with a lot of blessings and manifestations and a lot of happiness for you. So, Aragonite and the universe for October 2022. La Bruja, the witch, is for November 2022. Ironically, did not come in October, right? It came in November, but that's fine. It's still one of the darker months of the years. And we have with it purple aura quartz. Purple aura quartz. The aura quartz, for those of you who don't know, they are heated with a metal, and that's why they come up with this shiny tones, right? So purple aura quartz with La Bruja for November 2022. So this means that it's still going to be an abundant month. You are going to not lack of resources, but the opposite, you are going to have all the resources that you need for working with whatever you like in any area of your life. Now the question is, will some people be misusing the tools? that are given to them for working with them in the wrong way, it can happen. So this month, you are going to have most of the people doing what they need to do with the tools that are given and the prosperity and abundance that they have. But be ready, because you might differ from some leadership somewhere that those people are not actually using the tools as they are supposed to. But just protect yourself from it and make sure that you are prepared for anything and that you're not taken by surprise. So this is a month where you should work with protection at the same time that you're working with manifestation. So work with the 2 moons that month. Make sure that you don't miss the new moon and that you don't miss the full moon rituals. So that way you can have that balance between protecting yourself from that energy that it's going to be somewhere around, and the energy of manifesting and working with the tools that you need, because you are going to have all you need to work towards the path that you are going towards the next year, which is 2023. So start working with 2023 in November 2022. Don't wait until December, because this is a great month as well. Also, before I continue with December, I see that November 2022 is not going to be crazy full of traveling, or I don't see a lot of clusters of people together. I see more like either individuals or small groups for some reason. I don't see like big groups for some reason in November 2022. I see more like solo or small groups in that month. I don't know, that just came to me right now. So my spirit guides are all talking to me right now. 4 of Pentacles for December 2022 with a beautiful smoky quartz point that is very shiny too. I love this point. And it has some babies in there. Do you see that? Awesome. So it's a couple of points together in one cluster. So the first, it's going to be a lot of partying. It's going to be a very festive month. Not because it's December, but it's because of December 2022. This month, we are seeing some people celebrating in 2021, right? In December, we have been celebrating here and there, but 2022 in December is going to be like a bigger celebration than this year. I do see a lot of people having fun together, like big bunches together, a lot of crowds, and a lot of happiness, like going extra with it. I do see also that a lot of people can transform themselves a little bit fake during that month, personality wise, because when we are in a party mode, sometimes we don't tend to be our true self. So be careful with that. You can continue being your true self through celebration in December 2022. You don't need to wear a mask. Just show yourself and you're gonna have more fun that way. So careful with the fake people. But if you are with the truthful people, you are going to definitely have a blast. And dancing, music, performing arts, very well expected in this month as well. I do see a lot of artists getting higher. I do see a lot of people performing, a lot of carnival-like environment around the world, and big festivities overall, not only one day or during the 25th of December or anything like that, but I do see that throughout the whole month. So it's kind of like a non-stop party for December 2022. Also, I will say I see a lot of health. I see a lot of celebration of abundance and prosperity. And I see a lot of celebration of the manifestation that you had back in October and November. So great months. December 2022 is going to be more focused on celebrating than focusing on business or personal life. Is going to be more like a festive environment all the way across the board. The smoky quartz is also a crystal for protection, one of the biggest one in protection. So I will say, because you're going to be in a so much festive environment, to carry a small tumble of smoky quartz or a small point. I have some in my store, www.dancingcrownsstudio.com. You can go there and get some smoky quartz points. I also have some tumbles I haven't put up in the website, but just ask me and I will put them soon. If you want to carry a smoky quartz during the month of December next year for protection, because you want to keep away that fake people I told you about, right? And also you want to make sure that you protect yourself from all the things that can come with a festive environment. So smoky quartz is the crystal for December 2022. Well, we did it. Now I do have one crystal of the year, and I'm going to shuffle for doing the card of the year overall, describing 2022. So I'm gonna shuffle again. I'm gonna do this live with you. I already have the crystal in front of me, so if you know what the name of this crystal is for being the crystal of 2022 in general, put it in the comments. It's this one right here. So if you know the name, I want to see it in the comments. It is purple and has some white in it. What is the name of this crystal right here, which is the official crystal representing 2022? And I'm going to invite my spirit guides, only from the light and the highest being with the highest purpose, to tell me the message in general for 2022 for my audience here right now. And the card is Coexist. Is one of the oracle cards inside Secrets of Paradise Tarot. It comes with 2 extra oracle cards, and this is one of them, Coexist, meaning that we should be working on understanding other people's spiritual path instead of pointing fingers to others, not only in the religion or spiritual way, but also culturally wise. We should be more cultural competent. We should be more understanding of other cultures and other way of thinking, and we should be better neighbors around the globe and around the universe. Coexist is the representation of 2022, because I think this is going to be manifesting more this coming year, hopefully, because it's so much needed. And the crystal of the year is Lepidolite. Amazing crystal to work with self-love, to work with the third eye and crown chakra, to work with spirituality, and also overcoming traumas. It has very similar properties than the Aragonite, but it is a more intense energy. It's a stronger energy than the Aragonite. I will say this comes with, be careful if you're a beginning using crystals, because Lepidolite has a very strong energy, but it's a good one. It's a sharp energy for working with the upper chakras and reaching up. And if you are someone who is usually down, Lepidolite is the crystal to work with all the time, to bring you up, to give you that boost of energy, or boost of manifestation, boost of positivity, boost of great intentions. So this is a great crystal to have around you to make your space more sacred, more spiritual, more positive in many areas. So Lepidolite, the official crystals of 2022, and Coexist, just the word itself says that. All right, so that is it for now. I am very grateful for your presence today with me during Tarot and Champagne, doing the 12 cards and 12 crystals for 2022. This is Leticia, your witchy dancer from Dancing Crowns. Let's do a cheer right now. Salud. Oh, you know what? Let me put my crown up. Hold on, I'm going to celebrate with you. Yay! And yay! 2021. Let's welcome 2022 with healing, love, and prosperity. Salud. This is Leticia, your witchy dancer from Dancing Crowns, and see you next year. Let's welcome 2022 with a lot of blessings. And thank you for being with me today. See you later. Bye-bye.